I go so long between videos, but welcome to today's. I'm going to be using the Trendy in Tokyo palette again because I really like the colors. They're really pigmented. So let's get started. I'm not going to be doing foundation for this look, so I'm going to start with my concealer. And mainly just do under my eyes and my nose and my chin. So I'm still using enough that I'm going to be able to kind of cover most of my face with it without doing foundation. And I always go over my eyelids with it because I don't really like using primer all the time unless I know I need my makeup to last a long time. So I have some spots that my skin isn't doing the best right now, so I'm just gonna take some more concealer to cover that. And I'm gonna be using this palette again. I use it a lot. I'm gonna be using the red and yellow. I'm gonna start with the yellow and put it around the outside. So just above my lid. You can make it go as far up as you'd like. I don't shave my eyebrows off anymore, so I can only go so high now. So once you get it all packed on to the area that you want it, just go along the very edge of it and kind of go back and forth to blend it. And do the same with your other eye. And then I'm going to cover my lid in the red. I'm going to use a bigger, wider brush so I can cover more area with it. And to get a smoother blend, I'll go back in with the other brush that I used for the yellow. Kind of make the colors just all blend into one in the middle. Like that, and the same for the other eye. These shadows do blend really nicely. That's also why I really like this palette. And then for my under eye, I'm gonna do kind of a similar thing. I'm gonna go back in with my yellow. And then with the same brush, because it's little, I'm going to go back in with the red closer to here. And then I'm going to do my eyebrows before my eyeliner, just because I want to get a nice shape of my brows, and sometimes if I do eyeliner first, it gets in the way. I don't know, I do it weird. And I'm going to be using this like usual. Let's comb your brows up. And then I'm going to take the brush side of my brush and drag it out just to get like a faded look. I don't know how I'm going to repeat that for the other side, but I will try. I'll kind of look straight on as I'm doing the other one to try to get the same shape. That way you're not just focusing on one side of your face and you turn it over and it's like completely different. And then I'm gonna do eyeliner. I'm using a matte one. And I'm gonna do the bottom line first. And then line the brush up with what angle I want my wing to go. And just set it down slowly and drag it. Like set it down as you're dragging it. That way it kind of tapers. And then I'm gonna take the top of it and drag it the angle that I want the top of it to go. And then fill it in. They're definitely not the same, but they came out a lot closer than I thought they were going to. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the bottom. So I just use the very tip of it. And then I'm gonna go in the little inner corners. Again, just using the very tip of my brush. And then mascara. And then I'm gonna put glue on my lashes, let that dry, and do the rest of my face. I bought a bunch of new lashes yesterday, and you know how they're always way too long? I cut off two little these thingies and it came out way too short. So I tried to glue the end back on and glue it to my face. It kind of worked, but it's probably gonna look kind of dumb. But these are really pretty lashes and I don't want to waste them. So for doing my lashes, I put a very thin layer of glue, but enough that it's not gonna dry in like 2 seconds. And then before putting them on, I wait a good bit, just enough so they're sticky and not still like overly wet. That when you put them on, if the glue's overly like fresh on there, it's gonna drip into your eyes most likely and make your eye water and mess up your whole look. But if you wait till it's sticky enough, it's gonna stay in place and not irritate your eyes. And this is the glue I've been using for a while. It lasts a long time too. This has been my favorite to contour with. I use the middle shade. So then I'm gonna take that middle shade, kind of tilt my face so I get the natural contour to kind of show up, so I have something to go by. And for my nose, I'm going to use this skinnier brush, very lightly on the sides, because I've done my nose contour too dark before and it's been a pain to get lighter. Just gonna do the sides, and I want to make my nose less wide, I guess, so I'm gonna do the tip of it dark too, because I don't want the tip to stand out. And for highlighting, I finally bought my favorite highlight again. It's Tarte. It is this one. I'm gonna take a little tiny brush and highlight right under my brow. For lips, I decided to do black. I'm gonna take out my septum ring to do this, that way it can dry before I put it back over it. And the ball to my lip ring, it came off, so I can't find it anywhere. I'm just gonna finish without it. My lashes are just about where I want them, so before I put my lipstick on, I'm gonna put my lashes on. As usual, I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next video.